Hey y'all, so I'm on my lunch break and I was reflecting on a conversation that I had with my friend the other day, and we were talking about childhood trauma. What happens as a result of childhood trauma is that you enter a mode that's called survival mode. What that means is that you become stuck at the moment that the trauma happens to you, and you really have an inability to move forward. Your whole life is comprised then of just surviving, and so there's no connection, there's no love, there's no real joy. Things like communication, emotional regulation, hobbies, even, you find those very difficult, if not impossible, to do because number one, you really feel like you don't deserve to enjoy those things. You're literally stuck in survival mode. A lot of times, what happens when people experience any amount of trauma, they also attract people who are traumatizing. They attract narcissists. They attract people who are not empathetic. And so they go from one stage of trauma to another. And so it's a never ending cycle of just one thing after another, one emotional battle after another. And that's what we call being in survival mode. You literally show up in life with the sole intent to just survive another day. I believe I have a message for you because I know what that feels like. Number one, I want you to breathe. I want you to breathe. I want you to inhale, and then I want you to exhale. And after you breathe, I want you to give yourself grace. And the reason why you have to give yourself grace is because a lot of times what we think is burnout is really depression. It's really our mind's ability or our inability to be able to see any way out of where we are. I'm outside and there's literally so much noise going on, like trucks, crying babies, all the things. Give me 1 second and I'll get back to it. So you have to give yourself grace. You give yourself grace because you understand that number one, you didn't ask to be traumatized and you didn't deserve to be traumatized. And so what you have to do, you have to then give yourself the love that you should have gotten when you were a child. And I know that's difficult. I know that's difficult because our brain is wired to believe that we don't deserve happiness, that we don't deserve a safe place, that we don't deserve joy. But all of that is not true. And the reason why you have to combat those feelings is because you have to start the journey of getting back to the person you were or the person that you should have been before trauma showed up in your life. You were so much more than a hurt experience. You were so much more than someone abusing you. You were so much more than a story that is rooted in heartbreak and pain. And there's joy on the other side of it, but you got to give yourself permission to feel it. Here's what I want you to do. I don't want you to think about the big things.